Merci beaucoup, Shox and Kalis. Thank you so much. Welcome to PGL as we see a happy coaching staff backstage. Man, what a series, what a match of the week here between these two teams. And Yike, do you have any first reactions to what your ADC just said? Beating the Vi allegations, I'll give you that.
I won with Vi. I wasn't super useful this game, but we won the game. I stole the soul as well, so I mean, I'm happy. I think they really focused me in a lot of fights, so I couldn't really play a lot, but I won't make excuses. Like, I didn't play insane, but we won at least.
A win is a win.
Jungle is just a smite key sometimes,
True.
and you know what? That was pretty good from you.
Yeah, what did you think it came down to here, Nymaera? Because we were talking like until the very last moment of the game, like I
really don't think it's fair to boil down to one moment for a game as crazy as that.
Yeah.
I guess it's that really vague term of clutch. It doesn't feel great putting it down to that. We were just talking before we went on air. You thought you were cooked. We thought you were cooked.
Yeah.
You somehow got away with it. You did kind of get away with it a little bit there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember how the early game went because it was
badly.
Just
so long ago.
Yeah, it was a pretty rough early game and everything. So, yeah, it was rough. We got like first Drake, I think, and Grub, so it was like okay. But it was just a hard game. It was harder for us to find like angles. Like they have Saya, I can't really ult her. I got Ori once as well inside. So yeah, but overall it was just a hard game. Yeah.
You know what? Let's focus on the later fights because we want to show you two. One that almost cost you the game and one that won you the game. The first one is this one. You guys had to look for. Wait, is it the second one?
This is the first one.
That is the first one. Yeah, with that shockwave. Talk me through what happened, communication and everything, and what you guys did wrong here.
I thought the game was over, but somehow like Vlad's ult clutched it and Kana as well. But yeah, the fight was like we knew they wanted to burst it with Saya Panth, and it's higher chance that they outsmite me that way. So we kind of have to fight it. And then I guess this is the second fight.
Yeah, that's the second fight. That's the second fight.
And we have Nico flank. So I just send it on Saya. Nico comes as well. We just got a perfect angle on Saya, and we killed Saya, then we knew the fight was over, right?
Anytime you get a late game fight and Saya dies without using ult, you did good. So.
Yeah, so I mean, we clutched it in the early fights. Like I guess the other one we didn't clutch, but somehow. So it was just very close fights.
How hard is it to like plan for team fights like this? Because when it comes to clutch moments like this, so late in the game, what I call elder flips, usually, basically, you don't have a lot of time to pre-plan anything, maybe set up some vision, but yeah.
It's all about executions, mostly executions and flashes. We talk about flashes, you know, one has flash if he wants to engage, red has flash, these kind of things, and what carries has flash and don't in our team and enemy team. And that's like the main thing, because if you make it overcomplicated, you're probably gonna like...
Do you have someone in your team that does that crazy kind of like control plays, it's not all the summoners?
It happens sometimes, yeah.
The key player of the series was Targamas. We've just talked about his game-winning engage here. Any take on Targu, how he's doing?
Yeah, he played very good. He played, I think, 3 games he played range champs. Like usually...
That's
like,
unlike
usually
him.
Like the melee champs that everyone plays, kind of. But yeah, we played melee game 1 and we played Lula game 2 as well. So we just played like a lot of range with Targa and they played very well. So yeah, like he deserves it.
I know you had an amazing question that I want to let you ask here about the match we just saw.
For this game, we were talking through there and saying, you know what? I think we care more about KC versus Movistar Koi now than GT versus Fnatic. You've been in both of those rivalries for years now. Which rivalry do you prefer being a part of?
Yeah, so right now, I mean, the most fresh one is obviously the KC and Koi one, and I think that's the one I prefer right now. But the sad thing is that I never experienced it on a big stage yet. Like I want to hopefully go to Madrid and play against them in Madrid, because that would be like insane, because then you will really see like the 2 fandoms, like, and you will see who they all share on, and that's going to be insane. Because with GT Fnatic, we had a lot of like finals against each other, and I usually won them, but now Koi also beat us, so this rivalry is like a bit more close, I would say.
I mean, that's the thing, it's about getting there, and I know there's been a lot of articles about the learnings that you had from the failure you experienced in spring, and the new attitude you're going to have. So let me get this straight. From what I've heard, you wanted to not to take things easy, but to be careful and not to burn out in spring, so like manage your efforts. What is the approach in summer?
I mean, summer, it's kind of like we just want to prove the things that we kind of didn't show in spring. Like, I think we took it a bit too easy in spring. I think a lot of people were lazy, like me as well. Like, everyone was kind of lazy in the team. We didn't take the scrims and the practice and everything like as serious. And now in summer, we learned from our mistake. We had a lot of, like a long break now, so there's no like burnout happening or anything. So yeah, we just take every day, like every scrim day, every like even off day, just very serious and just work as hard as we can, basically.
That kind of change, though, it's important that it's not short-term and it's long-term. Are you as a team confident this is like a long-term change, or is this just like, look, we got slapped a little bit last playoffs? Do you think this is going to last?
No, I mean, I think we're gonna be doing much better now. Like, we know the mistakes, we reviewed it, like all the games we lost, and we learned like a lot from these mistakes. And even watching MSI and EWC now, then we know like the other teams as well, what they do good and like what people don't do good. So I think there's a lot of learnings.
There's something I wanted to mention. You had an interview recently where you were mentioning caps and what you've learned. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I completely forgot. I didn't. This mic doesn't work. I forgot I had a handheld. Sorry, first day at the job. But yeah, you had a really good interview recently. You were talking about caps and what caps taught you at a time when you were coming as a rookie in the league. I would like you to elaborate on that. Give more specifics on like what made it special playing with caps as a jungler.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the interview and I remember it. So I mean, the thing is that made it the most special was just his creativity. Like he every day, like every scrim day I had with him, he always looked for like new things we could do. Like new, just like it can be very small, but like just helping the team or helping the just in game. Like even with me, with anyone in the team, and he was always really helpful with everything. And yeah, I think mostly just his creativity is like very insane. That's what I love the most with him.
Yeah, and there were a couple of things which even happened today, which I think I can see a little bit of that creativity. That just the quotes and stuff, right? But so, for instance, when you're playing Atakan in game 1, like pulling it out of the pit and making sure that you weren't going into the flank angles and stuff. Like globally, a lot of teams are still, even after the whole year, still figuring out how to play the Atakan. Like I see a bit of that creativity in there. So do you feel like you're doing that now? That creativity?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that I also see myself. You know, that I learned from caps that I like just open my mind more basically for more creative things. And
what if we use more than 10% of the brain?
Exactly. Like I think a lot of league players can be lazy with that as well, like trying to unlock the game as much as possible. And that's what I'm learning the most from caps basically. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now with the team. Like I think is like a team thing as well. It's not like me. I don't remember. I think it's just a team thing that we came with that, like pulling it. And yeah, we're all just trying to be more creative.
Then where do you see the main evolution when you look at Vladi and Kalist, the two players you were mentioning in that interview?
Yeah, I mean, they're very young. And when I was with Caps, I was not that young. I was like still a bit older. But yeah, so I want to help them to learn as much as possible. Like I think as I said before, I think they have so much potential, these two players. And I know they can become very, very good. And yeah, on like this summer and for Worlds, when we hopefully get there, then I just want to make them as good as possible and help them as much as possible.
It's about unlocking that potential. Now, you see a whiteboard here behind us. I'm going to go there, actually. Shox and the guys did a mid-lane tier list yesterday. This is Finn's, and this is GB's. I want to have your take on this. Which one is the most accurate? Which one is the most cursed? And if we have enough time, I actually would like you to make one as a jungler. I'm sure you have a great perspective.
Fancy bit of technology.
Okay.
But yeah, at first glance, what do you think of? I feel like.
So I have to rate them. Yeah. Let's see.
What would you change here, maybe?
I mean, I don't think Jack is C tier, for example. I think he's like I would say the top 5 right now is probably like. I would say Caps, Jorio, Vladi, I'm looking at the left one now. Caps, and then Poby, Jackis, I would say.
Poby,
and then Nuke probably below that. So maybe I would swap like Nuke and Jackis there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to need you to spell this out because that's a ton of stuff. Do you want to put this on your own list? We can do that. You can if you want. Now, I'll put it on there if it's easier.
I mean, I will put Vladi on S tier.
Okay, Vladi
on S
tier.
I think Vladi is...
Vladi Caps.
Vladi is the
GOAT. People you've played with.
Yeah, I'll put Vladi and Caps S tier. I mean... Yeah, I would put Vladi Caps S tier. I would put Jordan A tier. Like we just beat him, so I have to do that. I didn't check how mid lane went, but Vladi is better, I would say.
Then Poby, you said?
I think I would put Poby on A as well. I think he looks good right now. Yeah, so far he's been looking good in Fnatic. And
you talk pretty high about Jackie's there as well, right?
Yeah, but I would say, I would probably put Jackis and Nuke together at B, but Jackis on a bit higher than Nuke, I guess.
Okay, I'll try and do that as best I can.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Yeah,
and then Nuke.
I'll put a tiny bit down there.
Let me think.
And then we're left with...
There's 4 left, right?
Larsen, Shayek, Abedaj, and Camilo.
I mean, it looks pretty accurate how it is there.
Yeah.
I would just probably do the same, like Larsen, Shayek, Abedaj, Camilo.
All right.
Okay,
we got it.
Larsen.
A jungler's perspective.
Shayek,
love it.
Abedaj in down here.
And yeah.
Okay, now they're overlapping.
It looks perfect.
I think
It's fine.
We will have no comments on the artistic value of the tier list.
No, but it's a good description of like how the weekend went as well and what changed in the league. Yeah, I like this. I think Finn's tier list is a bit cursed, but he's not here to defend himself, so I'm not going to talk too much about this. You guys locked top 2 already with that victory.
You don't have to do the cross group play
nice.
thing.
Yeah, top 2 is
that.
nice. I'm happy. Then we basically have 1 best of 3 left, and then it's just best of 5 only for us, I guess.
Yeah.
And, take it towards, I guess.
The job's not done, and I feel like there's not a lot of time to train, get better, see what you need to readjust this split. Obviously, it went well for you guys, but yeah, what else is there for KC to work on?
I mean, for sure, you guys saw in the game we lost, and even this game, like, there's still things we have to work on and we have to get better at because we are not at our peak yet. But I know that we are very, very good. Like scrims as well and everything. I think we're playing good. We know how to win the games. We know how to be the best team in the league because we were the ones in winter. So yeah, we just want to keep doing that. We want to keep working on the mistakes we do and then just get better at it.
So you fix the things that are going wrong and then keep doing the things that you're doing well. Fantastic.
Fantastic. Yeah. Keep playing our game. Yeah, I love those answers. Nymaera, do you have any take on how things went this weekend?
I feel a bit bad for GX because actually I think they're quite a good team. I don't think
they did this to themselves though.
They did, and this is the thing which annoys me about them. They are anti-clutch. This team is actually very good, but they can't stick it in those key moments which we were just talking about. Actually, I think that MKOI were more clutch against them in their series, and then obviously I think that you were more clutch than the both of them in that too. I actually think GX are a good team. I just need them to stick the goddamn landing. I think they can be a good team, and now things get really messy for them. They're at 1 and 2. There are teams which could potentially slip them up and be a bit of a banana peel, and that's now left this kind of like the chaser groups in Group A, really, Group 1 rather, in a really all over the place situation.
It is. The other group as well, though, if I look at it. I mean, the thing is, G2 only had 1 game.
Yeah.
I want to see more from BDS. Honestly, when I look at BDS and when I look at GX, they're exactly where I expected them to be, but I want to see more.
The thing about BDS is that, yeah, we haven't seen as much from them. I'm in this really weird spot where I don't know if we have enough data to really say that much about it. It's good that they're in this situation, given that they've made changes, but doing that in summer split is risky because you've got worlds on the line. You've got to integrate these people really, really quickly. I mean, I like what Roost is doing. I just don't know. I don't have enough data really to say, well, they'll definitely be, up there competing for top 2 or something.
Well, maybe we have someone on the couch who has data.
Yeah. I think GX is for sure better than BDS. So like the top 3 team is kind of like, I think our side is probably harder. Like I agree, I think GX problem is just they're anti-clutch. They just really choke like a lot of fights and just decisions in the game. But if they fix that, I know they can be a strong team. Like I know this is a very strong team, so you just have to see more from them. And BDS, yeah, we only seen 2 series. And
yeah.
Overall, I'm not really sure yet.
I want to take a look at the schedule that we have for next week, actually, because we've briefly mentioned the fact that BDS, they have a long road ahead, and I believe the next opponent for them is going to be G2.
That's pretty rough, yeah.
That's pretty rough. Any specific matchup you have your eyes on here? I
mean, there's one in the middle of the board which looks
G2, yeah.
That looks pretty good. I mean, Fnatic currently 3-0. Look, we had the El Clasico. We got to go back to the El Clasico. I mean, it's hard. You can't not pick it, and especially when Fnatic are actually looking pretty good. Get to see Poby versus Caps and actually see, okay, is he actually going to stick the landing in his own way against, currently I think the best mid laner within Europe. There's a lot of important gameplay to be shown there. It's pretty hard not to pick that. I know it's the common one. I know that you wanted to stop talking about it at times too, but it's a really good matchup. I think it's in a fantastic spot right now.
In regular season, it's usually good. It's in playoffs that things go wrong. But
I love the Fnatic G2. Even though I'm not there anymore, it's always fun to watch them at least.
Well, who do you think wins? Actually.
Yeah, that one is hard.
We've seen 1 game from G2.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I think G2 actually looked pretty good on the only series they played. And Fnatic, they've been looking good, but also like I've seen some mess ups from them. So I would give it to G2 right now, actually.
They're ramping up, actually, and we've talked about Poby's quest of facing off against every mid laner. New quest this week. Caps is the next one. That is the banger that I'm going to be looking at. But that's a story for next week. As we are done here for this week, no LEC tomorrow. We're going to be back next Saturday at the usual time. So let's make the time without League of Legends Esport a bit shorter. You can tune in to the LTA North tonight at 10 p.m. CEST with C9 versus Team Liquid. That's all for us here. Yike, thank you so much. Congrats again on winning Match of the Week. Nymaera, merci beaucoup as well. And we'll see you all next week. That's a lot of languages. Yay! Mini clap.
I'm checking him. Stay on here. Yeah, same side of me. Look, push it to me.
I'm moving.
I give you. Nice. Flank me, Yike.
I'm big there.
Can we look? Can we look?
I can get in there.
No flash Aphelios?
Yeah.
No flash Aphelios. No flash Aphelios. Yeah, he's
Kill
good.
that, kill that.
Holy shit.
Nice, engage him now. Gorgeous. Thank you, buddy.
Beautiful.
Mickey is running away. Barrett's being so.
Oh, yeah, flash in a flame!
Okay!
Can cool them here.
Yeah, get some kills, I guess.
Okay, careful. Hold there, guys.
We're trolling. Yeah. We're mega trolling. Hold is it? Elias,
Can in or no, Elias?
Yeah.
Go in. Okay, you kill them. Bobby.
you got me?
Flash, she might ult.
Alien flash. I can fight you. I have no ult anymore. It's not bad.
Kill Ali.
Aurora no flash as well, okay? Alien flash.
I will go top.
Nice, fighting.
Nice.
Alpha is so deep, and look, Carter just flashes in. Under it, already goes golden, so he won't die.
Has flash?
No idea.
We're about to find out. No flash.
Yeah, he's saying he's moving. No, he's not.
And we put mid here, tower.
I'm starting to get a what the
That is close.
Someone yings.
They have a reset, okay? Can you end mid, guys? I think so.
I don't know, but I want to keep playing. It's kind of fun.
I can go.
I'm looking. Looks there.
Kill them all now. Oh, no flash. Oh, he's not
Lord, we
I
can't
can tank. Kill and Gunnage. Yes.
Nice.
I'm on the way.
There's Victor. Yeah, there's Victor.
I'm on the way. Yeah. Ori can fight. Ori's dead.
Yeah. Wait. Good job.
TP mid.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Okay, guys, we won that game. We won a late game.
G2, the perfect